Namaskar and welcome to the Atharva Forum. This is the second part of our sessions on the Chhandas. So we have seen that Chhandas has a greater universal value, and Chhandas are not confined only to poetry. Chhandas are present in everything and every being and every happening in the nature, in the creation. But when we come to the poetry, and especially poetry in Sanskrit, we find that Sanskrit has immense number of metrical patterns, and it's perhaps the only language which has such enormous number of metrical patterns in which poets have composed various poetical compositions of various nature, of various topics. I had mentioned in the previous session that Sanskrit is such a poetic language, such a rhythmic language, that here poetry is so natural to this language that every topic, even the topics of scientific nature like physics, chemistry, even dictionaries are written in poetry. Unbelievable. And to understand, to appreciate, to go into the depth of the language and the Shastra, a basic understanding of these metrical patterns, how they function, what kind of sentiment, what kind of emotions they invoke. So it is necessary that every student, every learner, every seeker who studies Sanskrit or wants to have or aspires to have entry into the kingdom of the Shastras in Sanskrit must have the basic knowledge of the Chhandas. So, coming to the learning part of the Chhandas, like what aspects of the Chhandas that we should learn, so then this understanding deepens. So, coming to that, I'll go point by point and explain the various components one needs to know about the Chhandas. The first point is that any metrical composition in Sanskrit is called padyam or a verse, a poetic verse. All the padyam, each and every verse in Sanskrit, each padya has to have four metrical lines. Like something stands on four legs. Each metrical line in the padyam is called pada or a quarter. Or sometimes the word charana is also used to mean this quarter line. Two padas together form half of the verse. So these two padas or two quarters forming half of the verse ends with or are marked by a vertical line, a danda, which is also known as ardhavirama. Four quarters together makes a full verse or full padyam, and the last line is marked by two vertical lines or two dandas. That's what is called purna virama. Then each pada, each charana, each quarter or each metrical line is regulated by few other things which we will discuss point by point. So every metrical line in a padyam is regulated either by the number of syllables called akṣhara or by the number of syllabic instants called mātrā. So if it is regulated by the akṣharas, it's known as akṣhara chhanda or akṣhara vritta. If it is regulated by the matras or syllabic instants, so it is known as matra chanda or matra vrita. So a syllable, akṣhara, let's concentrate on what is akṣhara. So a syllable or akṣhara is pronounced distinctly at one go or by one effort of the voice. There's no interruption in between. So in one go, what is produced, that is called the akṣhara. So a vowel with or without. For example, if I say a, it is one akṣhara. If I say ka, it is one akṣhara. If I say kam, it is one akṣhara. If I say kam, it's one akṣhara. And sometimes many consonants together without the intervention of any vowel sound, which are known as the sanyuktakshara or the conjunct consonants, are also akshara. For example, if I say Ganga, so here Gang is one akshara, Ga is another akshara. So it has to be pronounced in one go. One or more consonants is considered as one syllable or one akshara. So it is not that suppose we find two consonants together, they will not be considered as two separate aksharas, but one akshara. For example, if I say Gurum, here Gu is one akshara, Rum is another akshara. It's not that Gu one akshara, Ru one akshara, and another akshara. So it is of two syllables, Gu, Rum. Then again, this akshara, a syllable, can be either Laghu, means light, or Guru, meaning heavy. So Laghu and Guru, these two words are extremely important in the context of the Chhandas. Depending upon whether the vowel is short or long, this Laghu Guru is decided. If the vowel is short, it is Laghu, is light. If the vowel is long, then it is Guru. But there are certain conditions where Laghu also becomes Guru. So we will discuss about those conditions. So before that, let me give you the example, like the vowels A, E, U, R, Lr. These five vowels are short vowels or hrasva. Hrasva swara, short vowels. What is hrasva swara? Hrasva swara means that the sound which is pronounced within a short span of time, as it is explained in the Shastras, Shiksha Shastras, that one blink of eye. So the duration needed for blinking once is hrasva. Double the time needed to articulate the dirgha. So the five short vowels a, e, u, r, l, each one of these vowel sounds can be pronounced in a time span which we find by blinking once or by snapping once, chotika. So that's the time needed for articulating a hrasva swara and double the time needed for dirgha swara. So, while speaking Sanskrit or while reciting any padyam, one has to be very, very careful about the Laghu and Guru. The Laghu should never be made Guru, or the Guru also should never be shortened to make it Laghu. So then one loses the beauty of the language. So the Laghu has to be Laghu. And sometimes from to make it more musical, if someone makes the Laghu guru or guru laghu, the meaning will change. For example, if we take the word dinamani, all the four characters here are laghu, short syllables. Di, short, na, short, ma, short, ni, short. So all the four are short syllables. To make it more musical, if someone starts singing Dinamani, then the word Dina, which means day, Dinamani, it's a word referring to sun, Surya, because he is the jewel of the day. But if someone sings it while singing, makes the word Dina into Dina, then the meaning changes. So Dina means Daridra. So the word Dinamani, which refers to Surya, changes to Dinamani, that means one who is the jewel among the poor, the richer ones. So therefore, one has to be very careful while reciting or singing or reading the poems, the verses composed in Sanskrit, and maintain this Laghu Guru. Otherwise, the meaning will change. Then we see that apart from a, e, u, r, r, when these five or each one of them, they're attached to a consonant, that consonant also will be called short. For example, k, ki, ku, kr, klr are short because with the consonant, the short vowels are added. So, apart from the vowels, when the vowels are combined with the consonants, depending upon whether it is a short vowel or a long vowel, the syllable will be considered as light or heavy, laghu or guru. So, which ones are the long vowels? So, we have the vowels like a, e, u, r, a, I, O, Au. These are the long vowels. In the same way as it happened with the short vowels joined with the consonants, in the same way, when these long vowels are combined with the consonants, like we combine a with k, so it becomes ka, ki, ku, kr, ke, kai, ko, cow. All these letters with the vowels are heavy, guru, because a long vowel is joined with the consonant. So the short vowels combined with the consonants produce laghu syllables, laghu aksharas. The long vowels combined with the consonants produce guru syllables or guru aksharas. And independently, when a short vowel is used, that will be considered as laghu. And when a long vowel is used, that will be considered as guru. Apart from this, there are three conditions in which a short syllable becomes long. Now, see, a is a laghu, laghu akshara. When you have a sound like pa, that's also laghu. Or you say ta, it's laghu. Or you say ma, it's laghu. But when to ka, pa, ta, or ma, you add anuswara. Anuswara is the pure nasal sound in Sanskrit, which sounds like So if you add this anuswara to a laghu syllable, laghu akṣhara, for example, ka is laghu, but when you add anuswara it becomes kam, then kam becomes guru. So addition of anuswara to a laghu akshara makes it guru. So ka is laghu, but kam is guru. Pa is laghu, pam is guru. That is the second condition. Like adding anuswara changes the laghu to guru, the same way adding visarga also changes the laghu to guru. For example, we say ka, which is laghu, but kah will be guru. We say pa, which is laghu, but pah will be guru. We say ma, which is laghu, but mah will be guru. So addition of visarga changes the short to long, light to heavy. And the third condition, this is what one has to listen very carefully. The third condition is that whenever a sound is followed by a conjunct consonant, then the laghu becomes guru. For example, let's take the word uh, gandha. Now, the word gandha, without visarga, without anuswara, without any other addition, simply the word gandha. So, gandha has two characters, two syllables, ga and dha. So, usually we split the letters, split the words in this manner, like ga is one syllable and dha is another syllable. But from the Chhandas point of view, or in the context of Chhandas, the word cannot be split in this manner. From the Chhandas point of view, it is not ga and dha, but it is gan and dha. So that's how, if someone articulates the Sanskrit words, then there is clarity. The rhythm is well maintained. So when we say gan, the ga is laghu, but because immediately after ga, there is the syllable dha. So what happens? The na part of the dha goes with ga. So you have gan and then dha. Because the na part has joined with ga, so gan becomes, so ga will be considered here as guru. But many people, while reciting, because ga gets that gurutva, so they articulate it by prolonging the sound ga, like gandha, which is not right. So it has to be gandha. So that has to be prolonged, and there should not be gap between ga and na. It's not gandha, but it is gandha. In this word, gandha, even though ga is short, it has to be considered as long because it is followed by the conjunct consonant dha. While counting the syllables in a metrical line, like how many syllables are there in a metrical line, or in the padyam. So especially if one finds the word gandha, so their ga and na should be counted together as one syllable and dha as a separate syllable. So it will be gandha. So these are the three conditions in which a short syllable, a laghu akshara, becomes guru. So suppose we take another example. So Sugandhi. Now in Sugandhi, Su is Laghu, Gan is Guru, and Dhi, Dhi with a Visarga, Dhi is Guru. So the word sugandhi will be la ga ga, laghu guru guru. Similarly, if we take the word chanchalam, in chanchalam, chan is guru, cha is laghu, lam is guru. So chanchalam will be guru, laghu, guru. The word ganga is gang, guru, ga, guru. The word chandanam, chan is guru, the is laghu, nam is guru. So guru, laghu, guru, chandanam. Suppose we have the word Ganga Taranga. Ganga Taranga. So here Gang is Guru, Ga is Guru, Ta is Laghu, Rang Guru, and Gah Guru. So this is how the Laghu Guru syllables are separated while counting or while scanning a metrical line. So let's see a particular verse and then find out which one is Laghu and which one is Guru. So for example, there is a beautiful verse by Shankaracharya. It's a part of the hymn called Bhavanyashtakam. Na tato, na mata, na bandhur, na data, na putro, na putri, न भृत्यो न भर्ता न जाया न विद्या न वृत्तिर्ममैव गतिस्त्वं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. So this is the whole verse, and here there are 4 metrical lines, and in all the metrical lines altogether there are 48 syllables. Each metrical line has 12 syllables. And suppose we scan any one of the lines. Say, for example, we take the first line of this verse. The first line of this verse is na ta tu, na ma ta, na bandhur, na data. The Guru and Laghu. Here na is Laghu, ta is Guru, to is Guru. Then again, na is Laghu, ma is Guru, ta is Guru, na is Laghu, ban is Guru, dhur is Guru, na is Laghu, da is Guru, ta is Guru. So na ta to, na ma ta, na bandhur, na da ta. Laghu Guru Guru, Laghu Guru Guru, Laghu Guru Guru, Laghu Guru Guru. So this is how one counts the syllables in a metrical line. But there is something more which we need to understand. So for example, let's take the last line. Gatistvam, Gatistvam, Tvameka Bhavani. So, Ga, Laghu, Tis, Guru, Tvam, Guru. So, Laghu, Guru, Guru, Laghu, Guru, Guru in Gatistvam, Gatistvam. Then again, Tvameka, Tvam, Tvameka. So, Tva is Laghu, Me is Guru, Ka is Guru. Then Bha is Laghu, Va is Guru. The last Ni is Laghu, written in Laghu, but here the point is that even though there is a Laghu syllable at the end of a verse, But the Chanda demands a guru to be there so that Laghu will be considered as guru. If it is coming at the end of the line, it will be considered as guru. So, therefore, Gatistvam Tvame Ka Bhavani. So, that Ni is though short, so it will be considered as Guru. So, then the Chandas is maintained. This is what is about the Aksharas, Laghu and Guru. Now, Laghu is Ekamatra, Guru is Dvimatra. All the Hraswa or short syllables are Laghu and is of Ekamatra. Each Laghu Akshara is of Ekamatra or of one measure, one blink of eye. Every Guru is Dvimatra. Every long syllable is Guru is of Dvimatra or two matras, two measures, double the time of the Laghu. So we say like Netram. So Netram, Ne is Guru, Tram is Guru. So the word Netram has two long syllables. The word Nayanam, which has three syllables, where Na is Laghu, Ya is Laghu, Nam is Guru. So like this, when we come in contact with any verse and then we start finding out which one is Laghu, which one is Guru. So this is what will help in finding out the Laghu and Guru. Laghu and Guru. So our today's session is all about the Laghu Guru Akshara and how the metrical lines are regulated. We will be coming up with the next session contemplating on the further rules about the chandas, about the metrical lines, and where we will explain by which other components, by which other aspects a metrical line is composed, and what is the difference between the akshara chanda and the matra chanda. So what is the akshara and what is the matra? So these differences will be explained in our next session. Dhanyavad. So please subscribe to the Atharva YouTube channel.